Hello friends, welcome to Anirban's World of Digital Finance powered by S4Hana, and this is Anirban here. And today is our 19th video where we will be talking about creation of profit center, and this is an end user video. So with that, let's start sharing our screen. This is the Excel file we have discussed several times before, and before today's session, in the previous sessions, we have already covered enterprise structure, and then we have also covered fiscal year variant and posting period variant. We have covered general ledger accounts and document splitting, and currently we are into controlling area, profit center, and cost element, right? And today is our 19th session. As mentioned before, that we are going to cover profit center, creation of the profit center. All right. So if you see that the session, the topic is S4 HANA FICO. The video number is 19, and the name is Profit Center Master Data and Standard Hierarchy, and it's an end user type video. This is the menu path which we are going to discuss during the session, and this is the end user type video, and the T codes are also mentioned over here. The activities, creation of the Profit Center and the Profit Center group. All right, so with that, let's log into SAP S4 HANA. All right, and then going to accounting. So this is SAP Easy Access screen because this is an end user, so we are not going to SPRO. We would be in this SAP Easy Access screen, and we'll be going to accounting and controlling, then profit center accounting, profit center accounting, profit center accounting, and then we'll go to master data. And then we will click on profit center and then individual processing, and then we will create. So here we would be giving the profit center the controlling area name, and the controlling area is car. As mentioned before, the names you will find are pretty similar to the Lion King film, which is one of my favorite movies. So here, the Scar is one of the villain character over there, and so our controlling area is also Scar. All right. So profit center. So there is a naming convention in the profit center, and we will discuss about the naming convention by going to the notes section of the Excel file. Now it has several levels here. So the first level one would be the controlling area, will be taken from the first alphabet of the controlling area S. Then the second one would be taken from the company code. HKNM is our company code, so we will take H. And then the business group, let's say it could be expense, it could be revenue. So let's assume this is expense, so we will take E. And then the fourth one would be profit center group, which is ERP implementation. So we will say ER01. All right. So if you see that it is share 01. So share is again another name of lion in Persian language. So I mean, I never tried to do it, but it became like a shade 01. And the description would be Lion King ERP implementation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this name, and I'm going to name my profit center like this. If I want to copy it from some other profit center, I could copy it. I could play, like paste the name here and then copy it from there. So, but I'm not copying it. I'm going to create from the scratch. So I'm going to paste the name here, profit center. I populate the profit center with the name in the naming convention just discussed in the notes section, and then I'll click on master data. If you see that the analysis period, the date range is mentioned, which is we are well covered. The name I'll again paste it here, and the long text would be this one, Lion King ERP implementation. Yeah, okay. Now the person responsible, I would say ABCD. Just give some name ABCD1. Now a profit center group. The profit center group is already populated before. It's a Vita LNKG1. We are going to change it subsequently during the exercise. Right, so we go to indicators, nothing to do here. Company codes, if you see that it is already, like the company code is mentioned in the profit center, it's already mapped. And there could be multiple company codes here as well, in case if you have multiple, you have mapped it to the multiple company codes. And you can assign the profit center by clicking it here or unassign it. Suppose you have, if you have like 7 or 8 company codes, you could have assigned or unassigned by clicking this icon, this checkbox. Now here it is the address part and the communication part. So your profit center could also have a physical existence, and you can populate your name, title, street address, and again in the communication telephone number and so on. Right. So with this, your profit center is created and you save it. Now you will see that it is in inactive status. They say that the profit center shared 01 is saved in inactive status. So you have to activate it. To activate it, you have to click on this activation button. So with this, if you see that the profit center shared 01 has been created and it is now active. Now you want to create a profit center group. So what you have to do is you have to go to this profit center group and then you have to create the profit center. Now, what I should do is that you see that the profit center group Vita LNKG1, this is already populated and it is displaying here. So I want to change the profit center group, and then I'll click on this hierarchy button. Okay. Now, if you see that this both this dummy LNKG1, which is our dummy profit center, and Shade 01, which is Lion King ERP implementation profit center, all are actually rolling up to controlling area of LNKG1, which is Vita LNKG1. Now, if I want to create, um, I want to say, I want that this Shade 01, which is ERP implementation, it should come under consulting profit center, profit center group. Then what I should do, right? What I should do is that I select this Vita LNKG1 and then I will click on lower level. Okay, and then I will click here. Let me see what I have named in my blueprint for consulting. So this consulting, we will select profit center group. So it is ZLNKG1 dash consulting. If you see Lion King profit center group consulting. So I select this and I'll select Lion King, the description as consulting. So it is not taking the entire thing. So what I will do is Lion King profit profit and then center group, and then I'll say consulting. I'll copy it here and I save it in my blueprint. Okay. Now what I'll do is, yeah, and then I'll save it. Okay, the changes has been saved. Now what I should do is, if I go back and then to the master data individual processing, and then I want to change my profit center group of the profit center which I have already created. So the one that I have already created is Shade 01. Now I want to go to the master data and I want to change this profit center group. So if I go here, if you see, I'll select consulting. Okay, and then I can also go and select a segment here as well. So let me see if we have this, configured any segment and how they look like. So this is null1. So null1 is, where is null1? Yeah. So if you see that this is null1, we will select null1, which is for ERP implementation. And then I'm going to save it. Changes of the hierarchy area are not version sensitive. It is fine. Same. So profit center is saved in inactive status. So we will again activate it. Has been changed now. Okay. Now if we go back and then we go to see the display, the profit center group, and then we go to group and then we say change and then we say, see if you notice that there is a profit center group shade 01 was previously mapping and dummy profit center LNKG1 was rolling up to Vita LNKG1, right? Now we don't see, now we don't see this this shade 01. Where has it gone? So here it has gone. So we have actually created a group under Vita's LNKG1, which is consulting, and shade 01, which is ERP landing ERP implementation, is rolling up to this consulting. So this is how we are creating a profit center and a profit center group. There is also a shortcut method of creating the profit center and profit center group, which will in won't you won't have to shift between so many menus, right? So how to do that is that if you click on standard hierarchy and you click on, because you have already created, so now you clicked on change. All right. So here you see that your dummy LNKG1 is there. Your Vita LNKG1 is your main controlling area, and then controlling group. And under Vita LNKG1, you have a consulting group, and then there is a shade 101. This is the shade 01 is the profit center. So here also you can create any profit center group or profit center. You can copy it or copy, or you can profit center, or you can create profit center group and profit center. So let's take an example. Suppose under this one, I select this one, consulting, and I want to create another group, probably at a lower level, like this. Okay, and I name the group as production. So let's see if we have something called production. Here we have called production. So we call this as a production, and we name it as we'll say profit, and then center is C and PR center, and then group, and then production. So we take this as a description because don't have fit, and then you save it. You save it, and you see now that the production is actually created under the consulting. Now, if you want to create a profit center here, what you need to do is that you have to say create a profit center. So you click on this, and then you copy this, and then you name the profit center as Land King Production, and then sorry, you name it as this one, production, and do the same thing here, and then you click on the copy the description, right? And then yeah, and then you save it. I think the rest of all are the same. It remains the same. So you save it. You go down. If you see that a production is has been created and you have to activate it. So now it is active, right? And now if you go back, click on change. Just I'll put this. Right. So now if I go to this again, individual processing, and change it, try to see if I can change this. Not this one though. I want to see if I can change the production. So if I want to change the production and hit enter, and then I go to master data, and then profit center group, I check production, and then I save it. All right, and I go out of this, and then I try to see display. So now you see that the production, this PD that we have created, we have brought it under production. So this is how you can create a hierarchy and the your profit center group and the profit center, and you can copy your profit center as well, and you have to can create your profit center and the profit center group. In the subsequent video, we will talk about how to delete a profit center in case you have accidentally created a profit center. So I believe and I hope that you like the video, and if you like the video, please click on the like icon and share it with all your friends. And if you are yet to subscribe the channel, please subscribe the channel. Thank you.